All right, we're getting ready to do a little prep work, getting ready to do a video here today. This here's a dishwasher full of a canning pressure cooker, and we're getting things cleaned up and getting jars cleaned up, and we're getting ready to can some beets. So that's what we're going to be doing. Is I'm going to go out and I'm going to pull them out of the garden, and we're going to can some beets today. So join us as we do that. Okay. Okay, so we're canning beets today. So I got to pull these beets, pull them out of the garden. So I got to pull this row of beets here, and we're going to can them today. So nice rainy day to do it. I guess if you're going to can beets, today's the day to do it. So I'm going to pull all these today, and I'm going to take them over, and we're going to stack them over here by the. I'm going to put them all over here. And I'll get them all pulled, and I'll show you what I got going on. And we're going to take them in the house and can them. So I'm going to get to work here and start pulling all these. Well, they sure look good. These are an Egyptian beet. They're really, I like them because they don't have a lot of earthy taste to them, and you can let them go a little bit longer, and they have a really good mild taste to them. So this winter we'll have some really good. Boy. Turned out really good this year. The Lord really blessed us. Oh yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be pulling the rest of these beets here, and we're going to get going and get the canning, and we'll be back and show you what we got going on here. So join us for some canning today. All right. Thank you. Okay, so I'm finishing up here, spraying off all these roots. Spray them off really good. Get all the mud and the dirt off. Okay. So now that I've got that done, I'm going to be taking and cutting all the stems off the tops, all the green, and then we're going to cut the root, the tap root off the bottom, and I'm going to put them in the bowls, and I'm going to take them in the house, and then we're going to cube them all up, and then we're going to go ahead and can them. So that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to get all these tops off, and I'll get started on that. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here now, is I'm cutting all these tops off and the tap root, and I'm putting them in the bowl, and then we like to do this and give these to the boys over here. So I'm going to give these to the Zeke, Boaz, come here. Come here. Yo, goat. Come here, guys. We're going to give these to them, and the other goats will get some too. Here, Boaz. Oh yeah, they like beet tops, so we give lots of greens to our goats, lots of healthy goats. Okay, so I just threw everybody a bunch of greens, a bunch of beet greens. Everybody's happy. Well, for the most part. Alright. Except for you. You're going to eat some, Kane, are you? Alright, so that's what we do with some of the greens. Give them to the goats. Everybody's tail wagging happy. Alrighty, so we got these Egyptian beets, and we got them in here, and we're going to get them all washed up again and get them cut up, and then we'll start the canning process, get them all diced up, and we'll be right back with you. Thank you. Okay. We got them all prepped up. Now we're slicing them so that we're going to be putting them in the jars. And so we have sliced beets, and we'll be jarring them and canning them. So be right back with you. Okay.
Hey guys.
Go ahead.
Okay guys, to do our beets, we're using the Ball Complete Book of Home Preserving. And of course, it'll be on page 387 for the beets. That way you know where to find it.
Okay, so that's what we're using for the canning, for the directions. And we got everything boiling. I think we're going to use a dishwasher to preheat the jars this year. Got the canner going. Got the beets cut up over here. And sliced up, I guess. And then we're getting ready to put everything in hot jars, hot pack, and hopefully we won't blow up the house. Okay, be right back. Okay, so she's hot packing jars, and then we'll fill them with water. Hot water. Hot boiling water.
You want to make sure the jars are really good and packed, and I'll repack them a little bit more after I get this off.
I get the good part. I'm filming.
Yeah.
Well,
You are.
I had to pull them and cut them and gut them, and yeah, I gutted all the beets.
Uh-huh. All by yourself.
Well, you never tell the full story when someone else is standing there that knows the rest of the story.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a pack, and then we'll put water. Be right back. Okay, now putting the water in. Wish we had more counter space. There's a friend of mine, his name's Roger, that has a really nice counter, a mud fossil countertop I'd like to use right now. You'll know what I'm talking about, Roger. Sorry, I had to say that. Anyway, get all the air bubbles out. Okay, and we'll be back. Okay, so you end up having to have 1 inch of head space in the jar for the process. So you have to leave an air gap of 1 inch. So that's what we've done so far.
And always clean the jars.
And clean the jar lip, take any moisture off. And then this lid's been sitting in hot boiling water. Put it on with a ring.
Fingertip tight.
Fingertip tight. I'm sorry, dear. She rolled her eyes at me.
Okay. And the water is 3 inches with a little bit of, about a teaspoon of vinegar to help, because we have well water. It helps not cloud the jars.
Oh, she put a teaspoon of vinegar in because we have well water and it helps not to cloud the jars. No, I'm just repeating it. I don't know, the fan's on. We're having fun here today. You know, you gotta have fun with this. All right, so we'll be back with more. We'll get more headspace there. We'll hop back and we'll be back.
So that's what, like this.
Last jar.
8 jars.
8 jars.
8 jars.
Okay, eight pints, right?
8 pints.
8 pints. Now we're putting the lid on. Again, we're going here. And I'm gonna go to the neighbor's house in case. Makes you nervous. You blow the lid off that thing.
Yeah. Okay, we want to get up a steady stream of steam for 10 minutes before we put the weight on. So,
okay, we'll be back. Okay, just put the weight on the top. As you can see, it's sitting there doing a jig. And set the timer for 30 minutes, and then you got a cool down process time, and we'll be taking them out. Okay, go ahead. Not quite ready.
Still not going. I can just take that off.
We're waiting for this plunger back here to go down,
so I can open it.
So we can open the lid and release the pressure. So we'll be right back.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Gotta have fun with this. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're taking the lid off and releasing the pressure now.
Well, the pressure's already released.
Well, now it's really released. I guess the pressure was already released. I stand corrected.
Always open it away from you.
Yeah, open it away from you so you don't scald your face and your chest. And then we're going to take them all out. And set them down to cool because they're boiling. Still boiling inside and everything, and don't touch them, they're hot. So that's what's going on. Then we'll get some more ready and we'll put them in there and we'll do another process. So I'm getting dizzy doing this. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, this is what came out of the first batch, and now we're waiting for we got like 3 or 4 of the centers to pop down, and then you know they're sealed. So we're going to go ahead and finish up with another batch we have started here. same process again, getting everything ready, packing the jars, hot water, pressure cooker, back over to the table to cool off. So we'll be back at the end to show you what we end up with, and stay tuned. Thank you. All right, we've come to a close after it's been 8 hours of canning, and we got, what we get now, 24 pints and 3 quarts on this batch. We got more growing, so everything turned out really good. All right, well, thank you for joining us today, and have a great day. Bye-bye now.